VMturbo stand. I'm here with Alec, who's going to show us some new features of the new VMturbo. Hi Alec.
Hi. So, I'm going to assume you know kind of our general story about optimizing the infrastructure and actually giving you actions you can take in order to bring your environment into the optimal operating zone and keep it there. But in terms of the new features in 3.2, I guess in terms of headline features, we added some new hypervisor targets, so we can now integrate to RedHat RHEV environments. We already had vCenter, Hyper-V and Zen. Cloud management, we allow you to attach to CloudStack and vCloud Director. OpenStack is coming very soon. In terms of the main UI, we added a few convenience functions. So for example, now we have some alerts. These are system alerts, things that might be wrong with the actual product. Maybe we have some difficulty communicating and so on. They're more visible throughout the tool. We also have the capability to drill down directly from the problem, as well as giving the solution. You can kind of see some more details. So for example, here I have an action to recommend to increase a reservation. We have some congestion on a virtual machine. Here we're recommending we've got some problems in the infrastructure, we need to add more physical hardware. But for both of those, you can actually click on a details view and it will bring you more information about that particular issue. So you can see here we have some details on SQL 2 VM and its current behavior and history. We can rewind, we can get reports and so on. But the real kind of value add with VMturbo is, as well as just showing the problem, we actually give you a solution. So and a specific action you can take and automate that if you wish. In terms of other new, I guess, headline features, we've also added a deploy tab. Deploy tab allows you to set up a VM. So let's say a test VM here. This is a kind of almost a proof of concept for the feature. Most people use this through some sort of API integration, but I'm going to deploy a VM called test. This is the type of VM that I'm going to deploy, so I choose that. Maybe the customer's already chose that through a portal, and how many I'm going to deploy. And then the deployment profile tells me about any restrictions. Maybe it has to have a certain network, or I want to deploy it in a certain data center. When I click begin deploy, what happens is the system will calculate, based on the current workload, the size of the VM and the restrictions, where the best place to put that VM is, given the workload that it's going to present to the environment. And what we'll see on the right here is a set of recommendations where to place it on the physical machines and on the data stores for both of those VMs. The next step you can take after that's complete is to actually deploy. If you wish, you can actually go out and VMturbo will spin up that VM for you, and then you can take actions like configurations and so on. But most people tend to just get the advice from VMturbo, so where to put the VM in the environment, and take it from there. Okay, so we'll come back to the deploy in a second. It should be calculating the best place to do that in a moment. I think that's it in terms of headline new features. We've obviously added the ability as well to discover more applications. So in the older release, we already supported bringing the application information into the VMturbo and participating in the market, but now we also allow you to discover, as well as WMI, which we always had, SNMP based application instrumentation, so things like SNMP agents on Linux machines, and also JMX. So if you've got some Java application like WebSphere and so on, we can pull that information in too and have it participate in the overall VMturbo concept of managing and optimizing the environment.